Ever wondered how the human race has managed to survive for so many generations? That's a question that can be answered by exploring the wonders of our reproductive system. It's a complex and vital aspect of human biology that ensures the continuity of life. In this video, we'll journey into the intricacies of the male and female reproductive systems, their structures, functions, and locations. We'll also explore the major events of the female reproductive cycle and the processes of spermatogenesis and oogenesis. Let's delve into the fascinating world of our reproductive system. The male reproductive system is designed for the production and delivery of sperm. Let's delve into the fascinating world of this intricate system. At the heart of this system are the testes, two oval-shaped glands contained within the scrotum. These are the body's sperm factories. The testes are responsible for producing millions of sperm cells every day, a process known as spermatogenesis. The sperm produced here are immature and unable to move on their own. That's where the epididymis comes in. The epididymis is a coiled tube located at the back of each testicle. It's here that sperm mature and gain the ability to swim, a vital skill for their future mission. Once matured, the sperm are stored here until they're needed. When the time comes for sperm to embark on their journey, they travel through a long tube called the vas deferens. This tube carries the sperm from the epididymis to the urethra, the final pathway out of the body. Along the way, several glands contribute essential components to the fluid that carries the sperm, forming what we know as semen. The seminal vesicles produce a sugary fluid that provides energy for the sperm. The prostate gland adds a fluid that helps to protect the sperm and enhance their mobility, and the bulbourethral glands produce a clear fluid that cleanses the urethra and serves as a lubricant during sexual intercourse. Finally, the semen, carrying millions of sperm, is ejaculated through the penis, which acts as a conduit to deliver the sperm to the female reproductive system. The male reproductive system is not just about the production and delivery of sperm, though. The hypothalamus and pituitary gland in the brain work together to control hormone production, ensuring the testes produce sperm and testosterone, the hormone responsible for the development of male secondary sexual characteristics. That's how the male reproductive system ensures the continuity of our species. It's a complex, finely tuned system that works day and night to produce and deliver sperm, playing a critical role in human reproduction. The female reproductive system is a marvel of nature, designed for the creation and nurturing of new life. Let's delve into its intricacies, starting with the ovaries. These almond-sized powerhouses are the primary reproductive organs in females. Each ovary houses thousands of follicles, which are potential eggs or ova. Next, we have the fallopian tubes, two slender ducts that serve as a highway for the eggs, transporting them from the ovaries to the uterus. This journey is aided by tiny hair-like projections called cilia, which gently propel the egg along. The uterus, also known as the womb, is a pear-shaped organ that serves as the home base for a developing fetus. Its walls are thick and muscular, designed to expand as the fetus grows and to contract during childbirth. Nestled within the uterus is the endometrium, a lining that thickens during each menstrual cycle in preparation for potential pregnancy. At the lower end of the uterus, we find the cervix, a narrow passage that serves as the gateway to the uterus. During childbirth, the cervix dilates or widens to allow the baby to pass through. Then there's the vagina, a flexible muscular canal that extends from the cervix to the exterior of the body. It serves multiple purposes, as the birth canal, the route for menstrual flow to leave the body, and an important part of sexual intercourse. On the exterior, we find the vulva, which encompasses all the external female genital organs. This includes the labia majora, labia minora, clitoris, and the openings of the vagina and urethra. And let's not forget the breasts, which house the mammary glands responsible for producing milk to nourish a baby after birth. In a nutshell, the female reproductive system is a complex network of organs, each with its unique role, working in harmony to facilitate the miracle of life. That sums up the intricacies of the female reproductive system. The female reproductive cycle is a complex yet beautifully orchestrated process. It revolves around four main events: menstruation, the follicular phase, ovulation, and the luteal phase. Each of these stages plays a vital role in preparing the body for potential pregnancy. Let's start with menstruation, which is the shedding of the uterine lining, also known as the endometrium. This occurs when an egg from the previous cycle isn't fertilized. The process typically lasts between 3 to 7 days and is often recognized by a period of bleeding. Next, we have the follicular phase. This starts on the first day of menstruation and ends with ovulation. During this phase, The pituitary gland releases follicle-stimulating hormone, or FSH. This hormone stimulates the growth of follicles, each containing an immature egg, in the ovaries. Then comes ovulation, which is the release of a mature egg from the ovary. This usually happens around the middle of the cycle, triggered by a surge in luteinizing hormone, or LH. The released egg then travels down the fallopian tube, where it awaits potential fertilization. Finally, we have the luteal phase, which begins after ovulation and lasts until menstruation starts again. If the egg is fertilized, it implants itself in the uterus, and the body begins to produce human chorionic gonadotropin, or HCG, leading to pregnancy. If not, the cycle repeats. It's important to note that the average length of the female reproductive cycle is about 28 days, but it can vary from woman to woman. Factors such as age, health, and lifestyle can influence the length and regularity of the cycle. So, to sum it up, the female reproductive cycle is an intricate dance of hormones and physiological changes, all geared towards one potential outcome: pregnancy. It's a testament to the remarkable adaptability and resilience of the female body. That's the remarkable cycle that prepares a woman's body for potential pregnancy every month. The journey from a single cell to a fully formed human being begins with spermatogenesis and oogenesis. Let's delve into the fascinating process of spermatogenesis first. This is the process that occurs in the seminiferous tubules of the testes, where the male reproductive cells, or the sperm, are produced. It starts with a diploid cell, known as the spermatogonium. This cell undergoes mitosis to produce two types of cells, one that stays near the wall of the tubule to continue the production line, and the other, a primary spermatocyte, which heads towards the center of the tubule. This primary spermatocyte undergoes meiosis, a type of cell division that results in 4 haploid cells, each with half the number of chromosomes. These cells, called spermatids, mature into spermatozoa, the final product of spermatogenesis. Now let's turn our attention to oogenesis, the equivalent process in females. Oogenesis occurs in the ovarian follicles of the ovaries, and the process begins even before a female is born. At birth, a female has all her primary oocytes already formed, and they are held in a state of meiotic arrest until puberty. Each menstrual cycle, one of these primary oocytes completes its first meiotic division to form a secondary oocyte and a smaller polar body. The secondary oocyte begins the second meiotic division, but only completes it if fertilization occurs, giving rise to a mature ovum and another polar body. This leads us to the process of follicular development, which is closely tied to oogenesis. Each primary oocyte is surrounded by a layer of granulosa cells, forming a primordial follicle. With each menstrual cycle, a number of these primordial follicles are stimulated to grow and mature under the influence of follicle-stimulating hormone. This process culminates in the release of a mature ovum during ovulation. These processes are vital for the formation and development of new life. The amazing journey from a single cell to a fully formed human being is a testament to the complex and intricate nature of human reproduction. The miracle of life doesn't end at birth. In fact, it continues with the incredible process of breast development and lactation. This physiological marvel begins during puberty, with the breasts undergoing changes under the influence of hormones like estrogen and progesterone. These hormones cause the mammary glands to grow and the duct system to expand, preparing the breasts for their future role in lactation. Now let's fast forward to pregnancy. As it progresses, the mammary glands continue to expand, and by the 3rd trimester, they are fully equipped to produce milk. This milk production, or lactation, is triggered by the hormone prolactin, which is released after childbirth. The first milk produced, known as colostrum, is rich in antibodies and nutrients, crucial for the newborn's survival and growth. Over time, this transitions into mature milk, providing a balanced diet for the baby. That's how nature ensures the survival of the newborn. Our journey through the human reproductive system has been nothing short of amazing. We've delved into the intricacies of both male and female structures, their functions, and their precise locations. We've explored the significant events of the female reproductive cycle and immersed ourselves in the remarkable processes of spermatogenesis, oogenesis, and follicular development, not to mention our foray into the physiology of breast development and lactation. We hope you found this expedition enlightening. Don't forget to subscribe for more mind-blowing content like this.